Finally. Nice. Level 8. That's level 60. Okay. I have a prototype rank order, like, where is it? 50. Done. It's 4-star artifacts to level 16. It gives me a wish, though, dude. Why is it saying... What? Why it's saying it's 8 to level 14. What is this thing? Whatever. Oh my god. No, I'm not doing that.
Once there was a
glorious kingdom. Alright. Yes. Oh, bundle. Hold up. Oh, man. Not in PlayStation Plus anymore, I guess, dude. Nice, dude. Unity. Oh my god. Can I get rid of this, dude? Nice, there you go, dude. Nail. 360 Primos. Nice, dude. Terrific start. Less terrific now. I lost my Neverlet 50-50, by the way, to a D-Luke. And then I lost and then I got fucking Tome instead of Freedom Sworn off camera. Nice. And I am still pissed about that, dude. I have proof of it, proof that I got Tome as well. Just hold on a second.
I carry memories of
Mage. Tome with the Eternal Flow. Oh, I also got Kitching off Standard Banner and a D-Luke. That's from losing the 50-50. Okay. There's Remedy, dude. Oh, that's surprising. I don't have a bell.
display.
Oh, I gotta do my application costs, dude.
Add Astra.
Nice, dude. We're here, dude.
Time to go.
rid of this thing in here quickly again. There's 8 for artifacts, level 16. Fine. I'll do it. I'll do it. Whatever, dude. It'll take forever though, dude. Okay, and then I can just... Yeah. Where is that? Could you enter that? Okay. Boosh. Nice. Okay. Nice. And I can just keep repeating this, dude. Nice. Boom. Boom, boom. Come on, dude. There you go. Okay. Oops. Okay. So that's 3 so far now. Okay. That's 4. Okay, that's 5. I rolled pretty badly, actually. How about this one? Nice. That was also horrible. It could be better. Could be. How many have I done now? 7. Alright, I need one more. Let's do it. Nice. Alright, there we go, dude.
Surely.
Alright. I got a Lisa constellation. No way.
To become a one.
Finally, I have a C1 Lisa. Over Hydro, takes damage from climbers. Okay. Milk. Art crabs. Clockwork Mecha. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, he's a top. milk.
Time to go.
There's
Hello there. There was a familiar scent. Good morning. You can talk to me about.
we're just like me for real.
This peaceful scene. Even the most offer them your.
I did that. Cemented. Narcot. Okay. Rainbow roses, because Arlecchino needs them for whatever goddamn reason, dude. Would have been more. It would have been a little more ironic if she used Lumita's spells instead, dude, but whatever.
Would you care to sit down?
Home Depot. Right. That's right. Wait, I can have another companion? What?
If you ever have.
Okay then. Let me grab you. Nice. Companions. Fine, I'll place on Mona. And then Kuching. What do you mean? And then, fuck you. There you go. Nice. There you go. Nice. Alright. I need to make 6 milk. Oh, no, you buy it, don't you? Yeah. Mondstadt. Hi, Blanche. Yeah, you do buy it. Alright, guess I'll take your whole stock. Thank you very much. No, not that one. Over here. There we go. Just nice. Then I go over to the kid. No. There you go. Yep. What did I do in my adventure handbook? Missions. Oh, that's right. Do this one quickly, dude.
Illusion shattered.
The range knows.
No touching. Born of ice and frost.
Nice.
Time to go.
So I find it a little odd that. Actually, you know what I should do? I should do these, dude. Yeah. Nice. Yoink. We got Renee. Whoops, I left. Oh no, I did not whip, I guess. Sure. Can you die? Thank you.
Step right up.
Stand with me. Lightning strike. Your turn.
Let's get this show on the road. Stay calm. And voila!
Everybody stand.
Frost is coming! You got it! You're open!
God, this sucks.
Get in gear!
Can you not?
Now's your chance!
Let me weave you a bird.
Dead reckoning! Pair! Frost is coming! You're open! Pair! I wasn't done. You're open! Get in gear!
I hate claymores.
Commencing cleanup! Frost is coming! Pair!
Bitch.
Get in
Excuse
gear!
you.
Frost is coming! Get
Yeah,
in gear!
fuck you, okay. Nice. Sure. Alright, nice. I'm not pulling on standard banner. I ain't that stupid.
Into the wind!
Access denied.
Let's do the.
One with nature!
So I have to worry about the TBC right now, dude. So, yay. Oops.
Shine down.
Piss off. There we go.
Torn to oblivion.
Sure do. Ouch, dude.
Born of ice.
Into the wind!
Nice.
Nice, dude. I will claim my rewards after I do the bounty. Here. Nope. Bounty progress. There you go, too. Although that should have fucking.
There's no escape.
Ouch! Smacked him. Should have. Eat shit.
Did I miscalculate? Sacred name, fortune bring. No touching. Shine down.
The wind knows me.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
You will not be regenerating your health, you piece of shit.
Add astro. Thank you for coming.
Yoink. Ugh. Yeah, we ought to get to next rank after this next one. Third. Use extra swords and unloading animal. Fucker. So this is gonna be finally, dude. I should really level up my Ayaka tonight, dude. Fuck you.
Take flight. Sakura swirl.
Did I just whiff that? Nope, I did not. That's good.
Whirling snow.
Oh!
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Quit pissing on me.
Teamwork is strength. My apologies. Whirling snow.
Nope.
Take flight. Get them. Let's light it up.
Since you're gonna get drained.
Adventure time. Ow. I'm going in. Whirling snow.
Die already, why don't you? Thank you. Yeah, what do you need for ascension?
Time to go.
Yoink. Yippee. Some pyro. Alright, there. Okay. good thing I don't have any pyro on my team, dude. You know, I should. Let me see here. Out of my international teams, the lowest. Singsu. Yeah, but he doesn't have enough so far, so I'm not gonna go hunting for them. You, on the other hand, good. Okay. So, let me look at something here quickly. Did what was it? 500 increases. Oh, that increases attack. That's what it was. Okay, sure. Okay. Best artifact set for Shining Raiden National Team. Shining is a huge artifact upgrade, dude. Emblem.
Illusion shattered.
So she also needs Emblem and Severed Fate, dude. Great. Love it up.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Horn of Ice and Frost.
Ow! Hey!
We're way behind.
Ouch! Bitch ass. Okay.
There is no escape.
Bitch. Let's do the. Let me look something quickly. Yours is R4. Okay. How much iron ore do I have, dude? 22. Okay. Let's do the. Right. Let's do the. Let's do it behind the forge person who's over here, dude. Right. Okay. Hi. Boosh. Let's do it. I can make an NRE. Let me see. What do you need? What are these? Barrel conches. Try those two. Right. Alright. Let's go do Arlecchino's Asori Quest now, dude.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Over here. To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Wait, Paimon's got it! You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Well...
Since the two of you are so curious, perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
You scared Paimon half to death!
Father, you're here.
You know... On second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super Stuff right! We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Ulterior motive to be involved. I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatu. A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away.
A phantom child?
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist. So I decided if you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might— Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests.
Of course, Father. It has long been a dream of— You're quite well known. If you're willing. Of course. Let's go.
Time to go.
Illusion shattered!
Into the wind. One with nature.
Let's light it up! No, my sword! Huh? Off we go! No, my sword! Witness the power! Everybody stand! Eat this!
Torn to oblivion!
Sorry, I'm getting like super distracted with this stuff. It's just I want to get all the some stuff done, including leveling Shineling up. Doing this too, dude. Let's do Petrichor, dude. Nice, dude. I really a lot of stuff here, dude. This is the new Arlecchino artifact domain, dude. Nice, dude. Oh, nice, dude. Marinostrum, dude. Okay, so I know where a bunch of barrel conch are too now, dude. No, I don't want to start a world quest, dude. Talk to them first. Ugh. Don't care.
Shine down.
Oh, you want to go against the right-inch fucking Shogun, dude? I whiffed.
Frying pan into the fire.
Illusion shattered.
Let's think about my elements again, dude. Yeah. Ow!
Boba, get them. Nice and spicy.
No, my sword. Shine down.
Yeah, nice dude, though. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh my god, it's Dr. Ratio. Hmm. Hmm. Yay, I'm back. No, I don't want another world quest, dog. I just wanted the fucking teleport points, dude. And shit like that, bro. Gimme. Thank you. So now, who the designed this shit, dude? Okay. Oh boy, went to there. Let's do there. First, this one I've been through the. Oh, it's right there. Oops, there it is. Alright, nice. Now let's go get to the artifact domain. If we do turn. Okay. Oh, great, dude. Is that a chest? It is.
But a momentary distraction.
I know for a fact you're an enemy. Nice. There we go, dude. Alright, I still get to get all the checkpoints in, or not checkpoints, waypoints in Chinny Vale, dude. Where is it? Oh, hold up, let me go back to the map so I can actually see. Like right around here-ish, right, dude? Yeah. I just need 8 conscious, dude. Oh, I need a crab first, dude. Yeah. Nice. There you go, dude. Yoink. Nice, dude. Dude. Nope, not those, dude. Let me get teleporters up on here, dude. Yeah, it is. Should be right here, dude. Yeah. Where? Oh, nice. Oh, shit, dude. Damn. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing this shit, dude. Whatever. Back to here. Yep. Send some down, dude. Yep. Here we go. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, piss off. There's the other rest, dude. Never mind. There's another bunch at over here. Alright, down though. Wait, there's something over there, dude. Oh, no, it's just an ambient rock. Whoops. Okay. Alright, this one, dude. Like, wait, what the fuck? Bitch ass. Get over here, dude. Of course, dude. Useless. That's another one. So that would be 6 to 7, 8. Nice. What am I cutting up, dude? Yeah, whatever, dude. Does I have 50 yet? Oh, 30? Yeah, I do. I have 30. So, nice, dude. Let's go craft it up, dude. Nice. And I can close the map now, too, dude. Yum. Sorry. What? Oh, that's right. The sigils. Oops. Forgot about that. Where's my other table? There it is. Oh, I'm not doing that right now, dude. Wait, what? Oh, so now they decided to add this place? Of course. Let's see what my true dream soul is at, dude. Yeah. Okay. So what happens if I just dump this here, dude? Oh, nice. Nice, dude. Oh, of course, dude. It's a bunch of fucking fungi, dude.
Rain outlines your fate.
There is no escape.
Nope.
Shine down.
Nice, dude. Nice, dude.
Illusion shot.
Nice. Yeah, so we'll do this later. Box. What did you do? And there's no wrong thing. Oh no, that was the right thing. Nope. Enemies. Boss enemies. Oh, I had to do that. Okay. Okay.
Inactivity serves no.
Shut up.
The wind knows me. There is no escape. That hurts.
Ouch. Bitches.
Illusion shattered. One with nature. Into the wind.
Nice, Judah.
There is no escape.
Bitch ass, Judah. I guess we get the treasure compass for a bit because this guy's gonna take a long time to
Time to go.
mine a bunch of fucking jade, dude. Yeah. Yippee, dude.
The wind knows me. Illusion shattered. Enshroud.
Nice, dude. Jack shit. Only part I hate about Sumeru, the fucking caves, dude. Oh. Okay, I guess, dude. Oh, hi there. Okay.
Shine down.
Ouch, dude.
Time to get.
Ow! Dude, this thing is so fucking weird.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of water?
Wrong one. There it is. Nice. There it is. Alright, back to this. Nice.
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we off to now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should
Be right back.
probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, look, there are all sorts, but now that we find—
Well, you're more than...
Once I stand for this.
Linny! You're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go. Hello?
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
No way! Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous. Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands. I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel Tabor in just 3 days. Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, wait. When guests visit, you're supposed to... Oh, we don't need something like... Come on! We insist! I can give you some of my new potions. Just... Huh? Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about...
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know. I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Wait. When you said gifts, Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics. But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them? Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone you
All right, Fold, Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Really? Awesome! It's been so long since we've had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know. Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
All right, see you later.
Bye! Lenny, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family. Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one. Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all. Filio, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two? Ouch. outsiders?
Ah, allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Of course! We're making our way all across to that!
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, and there's The Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting. After this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
I heard that.
Oh! Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
That's enough, Filial.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Well, that's it for the supply.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be... You're right. Oh, Linny's getting super...
So, what do you think of the mem- Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. Well, I should probably get cooking.
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Huh? Fremine? What are you doing here?
Well...
Fremine! Nice to see you!
Oh, you too.
We were just going to make some food.
See?
Were you looking for something,
It's nothing.
Yeah, we've got some left.
Some food and...
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any mission. Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Tell me...
Maybe...
This is the first...
Yes. Just...
Illusion shut!
Let me weave you apart.
I'm going in! You're toast!
Now you shall perish!
No escape!
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Illusion shattered!
Everybody stand back! No, my sword!
Shine down!
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you. You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you. Does that name ring any bells, Linny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
For how long?
About half a month now.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? 'Cause from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her?
Unless there are other spirits If Clairvy were our enemy, but she's been living with us, I couldn't just hand...
So what's your plan?
I haven't...
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off. No way! They have a really deep bond. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. The darkness in the house.
I'm sorry, Lenny.
Oh, really? You didn't mean...
Huh?
You know, when we grew up together, the three of us, we were all later on when you started calling me Lenny. I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Lenny,
The darkest and most, you and Lynette are the most important people.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind...
Aphrodite strikes again.
Let the world collide!
Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna put my Shining on my profile. Yeah, showcase. Take off Yoims. Put it on Shining. Where is she? There she is. Dude. Nice. Put it. It's cool.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. What? Get back, I gotta leave. Aphrodite invitation. Surprise!
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. He is
I stand before
now
it,
it's time for a
alone
short
and
rest.
unchanging.
Entering standby mode. I hope nobody disturbs me.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Wheel of life. Hey.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Oh, no.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them. Cause them no harm.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Alright, we're gonna have to kick Aphrodite. I'm sorry, man. Or girl.
You're back.
Hello.
Hi, Lenny. You can call
Claire V.
It's nice to. Does that name ring any?
No, not a... She must be the Phantom Child.
No, I haven't told anyone.
For how long?
About...
So ever since...
I know what I'm...
Really? Could you know the rules of that?
I've thought it through. Lenny, that night, that feeling of being haunted.
So what you're saying...
Unless they're... If Claire... But she's been lit... I couldn't...
So what's your plan?
I...
Come with me.
Excuse me.
Those two sure kill. Well, they got a funny way of. No way. They have a really deep. But I just don't know know how long that kind of bond can last. The darkness and the...
I'm sorry, Lenny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all... Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all,
Linny,
the darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. You and Lynette are the most important...
Oh, looks like things are getting kinda heated between... Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away. Hey, you two! Hope we... Oh, wait a minute, Well, we're all friends.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests...
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. I... just... Thank you.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here.
I've tried that.
And?
And... nothing. She even came with us all the way to Poisson.
I don't know much...
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing some... Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that.
Well, sounds like it's...
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of...
Of course.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2...
I swear.
Where the fuck did she come from?
Whoa!
Lynette!
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister? And, when exactly did you get here?
You're an idiot, brother. And you too, friend. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Wait, what did we do?
Ouch.
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering... If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, I guess we're all in this together then. There's no time to lose.
I'm full. She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been...
That's right. Based on what I've been able to still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer.
Clairvy, if you've got some time...
Sure. Oh, another new...
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you...
Huh? The knave brings you here, and then you can't leave.
It's just that... your
The roster? The people in charge. They're not as nice as they look. They say they keep in this house. Some people are family, and other people... Wait, does that...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy. Perry. But it seems like... maybe we should...
Oh.
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles.
To go outside, where the sun can find me. That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough. The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy... Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only one.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but let me think. Since...
Paimon gets it.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects... Of course, that's only as a last... If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell you too. I really hope this goes...
Witness the power of God. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. Rain outlines your fate.
Time to go.
Treasure chests. It's the knave and child. Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating?
Oh, it's you two. I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Paimon thinks you should...
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. And that's good, because it looks like I really...
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrader's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could
And what a sweet, illustrious dignitaries.
What?
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth.
Right! We're super close.
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Well, you see?
Good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve.
Wait, don't go!
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just...
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard. Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
Wait.
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family. Based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue. Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved. But I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontainian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontainian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontainian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Okay. I get the picture. Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh, well, you see,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you? Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree? Wait, you understand? So, demonstration is not required. Good.
Lenny, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a... Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it. Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could... How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get...
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade. Oh, yikes. That Aurora guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember...
Did he say any...
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but...
Wait, so that...
It may seem cruel, but its betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. Her name's not here, huh? Well, let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I managed to talk to quite a few people.
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know...
Oh, those are two of the people that we met with...
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, As members of the House of the Hearth, certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others... It seems... I can't say for sure.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said... She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield.
And they just believed?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all...
Whoa. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is...
Sorry, but I'm not sure if the... I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now...
Wait, but isn't...
Key role is just another way of saying Father thinks so too. It's just that... we'll lose...
Okay, super complicated tops...
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal, but it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filial and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Well... Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler? Trust is effort, Traveler. Look! Look over there! Quick! Let's catch up with her before anyone sees... Over there! Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast! Oh, look! She stopped! Clairvy! Shh! I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is. If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this help. Please, help us get on the same page. Sure. Although, everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value, and you're handed over to the doctor, experimented on. You're saying the knave? It's just, that doesn't seem like something I knew you wouldn't, but everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother. Mother? But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it. If only Perry were here, she'd understand. Perry. Also, it almost feels like she's not really here with us. Well, in any case, it seems she looks so young. It's getting wind. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? Perry and I promised each other, but I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. We should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me. What should I... Paimon really doesn't... Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning...
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's...
Oh? What is it?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran and... We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous. And he's done all sorts of bad things.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, Father rejected most of his proposals, except for...
Secret experiment? Could...
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent... The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own...
Alright, that's good to hear. Clairvy seems to think the knave and the it's just that... It doesn't seem like Clairvy... The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but...
Father didn't come back last night. She's... Lynette, you're with me. Fremen... Alright.
Shine down!
Let me weave you a verse.
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit... Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Us? Distract?
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze is sure.
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have it. Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing in... Oh, good idea. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out. Okay, then we...
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Linny, Lynette, and Fremine, although there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who...
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh. Are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
But don't you care about...
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
But that's...
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration, if Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly... If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time. It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all that I asked you to meet me. Well, time to go. It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette, so allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
Shine down! Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Rain outlines your fate.
Shine down!
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body body of water and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Lenny, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay. Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your ticket cap on, don't you, Traveler?
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on, well...
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, it's my fault.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with more.
I'll take 3 papers. Here.
Oh! Thank you for your... If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory.
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Actually, Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite...
Wait, why are you being so generous?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Then what can you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Wonderful. Here. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
That is for you to decide. Then we have a deal. Follow me.
We go! Teamwork is strength! Eat this! Witness the power of good.
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
No, my sword! Don't stand too close to me, or you might get hit by a lightning. Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
There is no escape!
The brightest flames burn fastest.
this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble. No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a Harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning. Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained. Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life. From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to...
Crucibina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Peruere won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruere. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, after I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself, and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course, The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old, but what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes. The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape, and it is this very perception that traps her there. But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there... So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules.
Is this really what you want to do?
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children. I do believe I've kept my end.
Here they are, Father.
Ah, you gonna execute him? Seeing
Lenny!
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to...
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh, stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Father!
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hard.
By traitors?
Father, let me explain. We didn't...
Faults.
Yes, Father. Secret midnight meeting. Nantoy clearly. Sato at it. Filial was the worst of them all.
I did not! You're...
It's not like I'm...
You little... You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you? And you, Sheplo?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of... A single betrayal can cost dozens of us. That's why the House of the Hearth can...
You've been spot...
Filial, I owe you both my life. If this were any...
Why?
That's enough, Filial. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Faults, we...
Chaplot, according to the rules of the House of...
All those who betray the house.
And so it shall be.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say?
Please we all come from, but the truth is, none of us know what a real home should... I'm not saying I have... So please, Father...
I agree with Linny.
Father, please. Linny.
I also agree with
An order once... However...
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a...
Precisely. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient...
Impossible. Did you hear that, Traveler? Lynn and the others have to duel the Knave. If they lose, those people...
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow.
Oh. Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this.
When guests are around, families are often on their...
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help.
What's wrong? Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
You're asking to join the duel against the Knave?
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life. Closer now. Oh. How amusing.
Nice and spicy.
And voila!
Is it my turn now? With these rising flames!
Rain outlines your fate.
Hang in there! Is it my turn now? Now you shall perish! Now that's more like it. Is it my turn now?
Get in here!
Shine down! With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory. Transcend all constraint.
And voila!
How amusing.
Everybody stand back!
Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals.
Over here! Let's light it up! Rain outlines your fate.
There is no escape. The countdown has begun.
I really have to draw my blade.
Fly tangled in a web. Spare yourself. Running is of little use. With these rising flames. Is it my turn now?
Watch out for Father's movements!
like a bunch of helpless animals.
Teamwork is great!
Father's even stronger than I expected.
Let's light it up!
Is it my turn now?
Adventure time!
Getting here!
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Yeah!
Not bad.
Let's
You've
light it up!
proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Watch out for Father's movements!
Spare your energy. Running is of little use. My blade is all that remains.
Everybody stand! Witness the power of...
Inazuma shines eternal!
Watch out for Father's movements! Look out!
Illusion shattered!
Know my sword! Nova, get them!
Shine down!
Now's our chance!
Let's see how strong Resolve truly is. Who's next?
Let's light it up!
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains.
Watch out for Father's movements! Look out!
Suntel is only the beginning.
Here we go!
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, I know.
Now! I'm sorry, Father!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Father, no!
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
A crimson moon? I can't move.
Still, Not strong enough to beat me. I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get... Brother!
Lenny!
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed.
No! I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping.
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for.
Wonderful. Then...
Bottled?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your... if you can withstand the pain. In other words, administering this concoction... Memory is a
So, you're just...
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die.
Even so, I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes...
Of course.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life...
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Fultz, I prepared 3 extra vials of Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all...
Father.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Lenny.
Thank you.
Clairvy.
Can we talk now? You really are Perry, aren't you? Wait, did I...
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little! Oh. Huh? That's it? Yep. If that's what Perry's... Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about... Can you tell me about it?
You never stopped trying to defy... At first. Later on, you... Still, you never get... But you called on... You tried everything for the last 16 years of my life.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really... But somehow, I still think I understand. If I could do it all...
Is that so? But as the head, it's something I discussed. Of course, I won't...
That's more than an... You know, Perry? I think you're... I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places.
Really? Of course! You know, playing the lute will... Ah, that's where... If I had some... It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother? She probably wouldn't accept something like that either. Those yokai you mentioned, I once saw a drawing... Oh, sounds like you're talking about... I was always too... But at the academy. The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were... Oh no! Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around. How'd you do that? Come on, tell me!
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information... Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Clairvy. She left so soon.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya, but a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Whatever regrets may live.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go.
Father, the bottled flames have been...
And you?
Thank you for... Lynette and Fremine feel the same way.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my foot. I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay.
I just... never...
You're brave, talented. You would do anything to protect them.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all—
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero? Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked... I'm not deserving of that title.
You're wrong. In my opinion, we may have different ideas of even without that strength.
Father...
No one knows if reaching a certain strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their
I understand, Father.
Children must grow up. The road ahead is not a...
You've done so much for me, Father. Protecting my family.
Then you're welcome to stay. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth, at present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, no matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Oh, didn't Linny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Bouffe d'été? Oh, Paimon went... Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better. What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I knew you'd come out unscathed. And Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clairvy.
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their... Crusabina had an extremely cruel and radical... When I joined, though, a couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crusabina and burned all her files. With that, the name...
Father took in Linny and me a couple months after that, but she...
The last time you talked to her, did she mention...
She said she didn't want us to be the foundation of a... And that's what Father...
But I still think if Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth...
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us, but even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. We may have arguments.
Whether the path... So I wanted to say thank...
Oh, we didn't do anything,
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filial and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Spare your energy. Running is of little use. Closer now. With these rising flames!
I'm just way out of practice.
Rise. Is it my turn now?
Access denied.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use. Is it my turn now?
No touching.
One with nature.
With these rising flames!
As one with wind and cloud.
Is it my turn now?
All hail.
The wind knows me.
Here, man.
Into the wind.
Wheel of life.
Now that's more like it. With these rising flames. Is it my turn now? Closer now.
One with nature.
Orders given. Orders received.
With the fall of darkness,
Access denied.
destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory. Look at you, trapped like a bunch of helpless
Wow.
Is it my turn now? Fallen leaves, adorn.
Now you shall perish.
Look at you, trapped like a bunch of helpless animals. Is it my turn now? Look at you, trapped like a bunch of helpless animals.
Into the wind.
Go.
Is it my turn now?
Wind straddle.
With these rising flames.
One with nature.
Is it my turn now?
The wind knows me.
Inazuma shines eternal. With these rising flames. Is it my turn now?
As one with wind and cloud.
Born of ice and frost.
Into the wind.
Look at you, trapped like a bunch of helpless animals. Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Time to go.
Is it my turn now?
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
This is
Who's next?
ends.
Opening box of the Deathmatrix.
The wind knows me.
Look at you, trapped like a bunch of helpless animals.
One with nature.
Into the wind. My blade is all that remains.
Time to go.
Shine down!
Clouds high. The birds.
This is long overdue. It's torn to oblivion.
Your punishment made manifest.
Life goes on.
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. You struggle in vain.
Under illusion shattered.
Let's see how strong your resolve truly is.
Wind strike.
Shine down.
The wind knows me.
Oh. Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. You struggle in vain.
Rise.
Suntown is only the beginning. Let's see how strong your resolve truly is.
Ad Astra.
Time to go.
Into the wind.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Time to go.
One with nature. Shine down.
No touching.
The wind knows me.
A fateful offering.
Born of ice and frost.
Illusion shattered. One with nature.
No touching.
The wind knows me. Shine down.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Follow the wind.
Take them. I have no need.
Into the wind.
Illusion shut. Access denied.
The wind knows me.
Time.
Born of ice and
Shine down. One with nature.
access denied.
There is no
Time to go.
The wind knows me.
This is... Finding treasure is pretty exhilarating. What's...
Time to go. Brings a smile to my face.
Shine down!
Life goes on. Faster? Okay, faster.
One with nature. Illusion shattered.
A fateful offering. Time to go.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
gonna be right back.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince... There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.